truly unprecedented, the scale of this story was. And in the midst of all of this, as the reports are coming in first from Sri Lanka, and then from India, and then from Thailand, and we're still not hearing anything from Indonesia.
And what's known about the areas closest to the epicenter?
Well, most disturbingly, not a single report has come out from that area on that west.
My colleague at CNN had been trying to confirm with officials what was going on, but the communication systems were wiped out, and she hadn't been able to get through to anyone anywhere close to where the earthquake happened. And I'll never forget when she called me and she said, "Eli, I have a terrible feeling about why we're not getting any information from Aceh." I said, "I think it's gone. I think they're all gone." When we flew in to Banda Aceh, you just couldn't believe it. Just houses flattened as far as the eye could see. Thousands of people had died, who had been washed away. Everybody that you met had a story to tell. 3 weeks later, you could not imagine that there were any survivors. Everybody who would be alive would be accounted for. We couldn't actually drive all the way down to the coast. The road had been washed away. So we left the car a few hundred yards, and whilst they were doing that, I just thought I would get some other shots. And I saw this child walking towards me along the beach, and he's just been through hell. He's lost his family. He's lost everything, and he didn't know where he was. He had spent the last 2 weeks wandering up and down the beach. He'd been sleeping next to dead bodies in the water. The only thing he had been eating was packets of dried noodles that he'd managed to scavenge. We were just heartbroken because he had no money.
Ya, ketika mereka memberikan makanan itu, saya sangat senang. Jiwa sosial mereka itu sangat baik pada saya. Saya langsung ingat ke keluarga saya. Waktu tenggelam itu saya peluk ibu, adik dan kakak. Tiba-tiba semua orang udah pada hilang, nggak ada lagi.
wave itself took about 12 hours. And it killed more people than have ever been killed in any previous tsunami in known history. We know with absolute certainty that at some point there will be another event as bad or worse than the Sumatra event, as horrible as it was. And we have to be prepared. I began dedicating, I guess, the rest of my career to helping other places form their warning systems and be part of the process of researching and bringing in the new methods to save lives in the future. What took many hours to do back then, the warning centers now do in minutes. If the same thing were to happen today that happened then, I think there's hope that we will be prepared.
Nearly 250,000 people